Hey, Coop here. Welcome to 90-Second Recap, where I share a quick sports history lesson based on today's cap. It's February 10th, and I'm wearing a Madison Hatter's New Era 5950 purchased from 4U Caps and a t-shirt purchased from Obvious Shirts. We continue Black History Month with a look at the 6th Negro Leaguer elected to Cooperstown. There are at least 24 places in the U.S. called Madison, named in honor of James, our country's 4th president. Around these parts, the old Chicago Stadium was known as the Madhouse on Madison, a barn so loud that it felt like your soul itself was shaking, particularly up in the second balcony. The biggest and best known Madison is the capital of Wisconsin, home of the state's flagship university. Baseball was the school's first intercollegiate sport all the way back in 1870, but was discontinued in 1991 due to financial struggles, making UW the sole Big Ten school without varsity baseball. Turns out that the 90s were a really tough time to be a baseball fan in Madison. After a dozen seasons in town, the Muskies, Oakland's Class A affiliate, left in 93 for Battle Creek, where they became the Michigan Battlecats. Hope returned in 94 with these Madison Hatters, but they were one and done off to Grand Rapids, where they remain today as the West Michigan Whitecaps. The Black Wolf of the Independent Northern League would then scratch Madison's baseball itch through 2000, but it was the founding of the Mallards of the Northwoods Collegiate Summer League in 2001 that brought the city a sustained period of success on the diamond, a stretch that continues unabated. While you may have heard of some or all of these clubs, there's one that I'll bet you haven't, the Madison Colored Stars. Like the Austin Black Senators, whom we've talked about multiple times, the Stars were a squad that served as an unofficial farm team for the Hilldale Athletic Club, often known as the Darby Daisies, based southwest of Philadelphia in the borough of Darby. Hilldale won the first 3 Eastern Colored League pennants, capped off by taking their first Colored World Series title in 1925, over the Negro National League's Kansas City Monarchs 5-1 in the best-of-9 matchup. Hilldale was led by 3 future Hall of Famers, Louis Santop, Biz Mackey, and Judy Johnson, the latter elected to Cooperstown on this date in 1975. Johnson tried out for Hilldale as a 19-year-old. In need of more seasoning, he spent the next 2+ seasons honing his skills with the Madison Colored Stars before joining the Daisies for good in 21. Remembered for his intelligence, leadership, and good nature, Judy would start for more than 15 years in the highest echelons of black baseball, then would spend much of the 50s and 60s serving as a scout. He passed away in 1989 at the age of 89.